the chill of the mine. The biting wind whipped around us, carrying the scent of pine and something else, something metallic and cold. "Last one down's a rotten egg," Mark yelled, his breath pluming in the frigid air. He was always like that, trying to inject humor into situations that didn't call for it, especially not here, at the mouth of the old abandoned coal mine. We were just kids, 13, maybe 14, trying to prove how brave we were. The mine had been shut down for decades after the incident, as the old-timers called it. A collapse, they said, buried a whole crew. But the whispers in town told a different story. Something about a presence, something that didn't like visitors. We squeezed through the rusted grate, our flashlights cutting weak beams through the absolute blackness. The air inside was thick and heavy like breathing velvet. It was also unnaturally quiet. No dripping water, no scuttling rats. Just our own ragged breathing and the thumping of our hearts. "Hear that?" I whispered, my voice barely a croak. Mark froze, his laughter gone. "Hear what?" A faint dragging sound like something heavy being pulled across rough stone. It was coming from deeper within the mine. "Probably just the wind," Matt offered, but his flashlight beam was shaking. We pressed on, the dragging sound growing louder, more distinct. It sounded deliberate, and then a groan. A long, drawn-out, agonizing sound that seemed to vibrate in our bones. It wasn't human, not exactly. It was too deep, too ragged. "Let's go," I pleaded, my courage having completely evaporated. Mark, for once, didn't argue. We spun around, scrambling back the way we came. The dragging sound was closer now, and the groaning had turned into a series of raspy gasps, like someone struggling for air. And then the smell hit us. A sickening, sweet odor, like rotten meat and something else. Something burnt. Just as we reached the grate, a shadow flickered at the edge of our flashlight beams. It was tall, impossibly thin, and moved with a jerky, unnatural gait. We didn't wait to see more. We burst through the grate, tumbling out into the blessedly cold night. We didn't stop running until we were back in town, gasping and shaking on Mrs. Henderson's porch. We never told anyone exactly what we saw or heard. Who would believe us? They'd say it was just our imaginations, fueled by ghost stories. But sometimes, when the wind blows just right and the air gets that metallic chill, I can still hear the dragging sound and the raspy gasps from the depths of the old mine, and I know deep down it wasn't just the wind.